Hello Aquarius and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have an Aquarius sun sign, Aquarius moon sign, Aquarius ascendant. We're taking a look at your current energies. Some of you could have just stepped into them, some of you could be in the midst of them, and some of you could be towards the end of experiencing these energies. See how it vibes with your current situation or anything you've been thinking about, anything which has been on your mind. See how it adds up, if at all it does, and go through the reading and see how you would like to apply it to your situation. Let us start your reading, Aquarius. We'll take a look at your past, which is the Page of Pentacles, present, Seven of Swords, and future you've got the Page of Swords. All right, so it talks about a venture which, or something new which you began. It could be something regarding profession, it could be something regarding anything which apprentice. This is the card of somebody who's starting a little bit of training, learning a new skill, a new trade, a new hobby. It could be education for some of you. For some of you it could be health related, finance related, something new about handling your finances, but just looking at starting something new. But I think that has been in the past, but in the present you are this is a little tricky card to read on its own. I will get clarity, guidance on this, but it talks of not looking at the situation. I think there is something about your situation which you don't want to focus on. You feel that leave that aside for now. You know that it is something you should look into, but you don't want to look into it. You just want to proceed with things which is causing a little bit of confusion for you. Okay, and for some of some of you, if you've started something new, there are people around you, who are, and you're working with somebody else, like whatever it is that you're doing, it involves other people. In that thing there might be some people who are spying on you, who are spreading rumors about you, who are maybe even trolling you, things like that. So we have these two categories of Aquarians in our reading. So see which category you uh, come into. Whether is it whether you are looking at starting something new but don't want to look at everything clearly. You'd rather overlook a few things and just kind of proceed with it, which is causing you confusion in your mind. And there's some of you where you're working with other people and there is this little bit of unpleasant atmosphere at work where things are happening behind the scenes which you might be aware of, which you might not be aware of, Aquarius. Okay, we will start now by examining all these cards in depth to get clarity on your situation. We'll start with the Page of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Wands. So definitely things, something new starting for you, Aquarius. Yeah, because you have moved away from something and you want to start with something new, definitely. So you've put a clean end to something of your past and you're starting on something brand new, and whatever the past has been wrapped up for good. There is nothing which is lingering on. You're just starting on a brand new page of your book. Yes, 10 of Cups. So far it looks very nice. I mean, do you sometimes, Aquarius, do you get the feeling that it seems to be, too good to be true? Some of you, do you get that, that feeling in your within that it looks too good to be true? Is it really going to be that good? Because you got the 10 of Cups here, which presents a very beautiful picture, no doubt. It's something, which makes anybody feel very happy looking at it, right? Just let me bring it up for you a little. Yeah, so it's a beautiful picture, right? And it's like you would want that things stay like that. But and so in interpreting it in another way also, some of you feel that things closed off very well. That past thing got over finally for good and I'm finally into something new. It all looks very nice, and here something is coming your way from heaven, because you have this Queen of Swords. I would like to look at this in a little more detail. Just let me finish the spread, then I will shuffle the deck and get more guidance for this. I think the universe is you're being I think you will get a little more clarity on this with time to come, because the Queen of Swords is, well, let me not just guess, let me be very clear. So you've got the Six of Swords, which is again a card of moving on. You have got the King of Wands and you have got the Ten of Pentacles. So I just want to clear this energy. Okay. I get it. So yeah. So I think this is whatever new has started. It's all looking very nice for now. Okay, and what you have moved away from is you've moved away from. Finally, you have moved away from this situation which closed completely, and maybe some of you might get some kind of communication from um, a female, a female who is in some position of authority, right? Right. You might get to hear something in very, it could either be from a lady who has, who's in a position of authority, some kind of high status. Some of you might get some information which is going to, unnerve you a little bit. And for some of you, whatever your new thing is starting, or regarding that, you might hear something which causes a little confusion for you. It could be a lady only speaking to you. It could be in general you hear some truths about some whatever new thing you've started. Okay, some new information is coming your way, which is going to kind of cause a little bit of confusion in your mind, but you are going to come away from this, because we have the Six of Swords here. So you might be confused about hearing something which could be just a plain rumor. You got to know from somebody that somebody said something about you which was rather unpleasant to hear, right? It talks of some information coming to you, to your knowledge, about you or about your work, which does not sound very nice, which is going to make you again churn up your thoughts and cause some confusion as to what is happening. But you are going to move away from it quite fast, because you have this King of Wands energy and the Ten of Pentacles, which says that you will get up and clear up this thing for yourself and get an end to it. Okay, Aquarius, this time around, no, you are not going to let things linger. You will not let rumors linger. You will not let information linger. Anything which comes to your knowledge regarding this, you will immediately take steps and clear it up and put an end to the situation immediately. Okay, so I think in your previous readings, some time back, I was getting this energy of you having to listen to a lot of stuff. Okay, I think I do remember that. But this time around, when you listen to something, it is coming your way, which is going to cause you confusion. This time, you will not let it linger. You will not let it persist. You will get up, because you have this King of Wands energy over here, who is also somebody who is very passionate, who is very dynamic, who is very energetic about, getting things done. So this time around, you will bring it to the other person's notice, or wherever you have heard it from, whomever you have heard it from, you will bring it to their notice, clear up the air and move out of that situation really quickly and put an end to it. So just watch out. Maybe some of you have already heard it, and now you are ready to take the steps towards clearing it up with whomever you heard it from, or if somebody communicated something to you, rather abrupt message, something which cuts through, words, specific words which you have heard, which are very cutting, very harsh, very abrupt, so which is of course something which you are not going to take lying down, Aquarius. You want to move out of this situation and want to clear up the air. We've got a lot of swords here in this, so I think that is what you are likely to do. Some of you could have just heard it, some of you could have heard it and wondering what to do, some of you could have already been in this energy where you've got up and really cleared it up for yourself and put an end to this situation. Okay, so let us get a card for your outcome. What is an outcome for, likely outcome for Aquarius? Give us a likely outcome for Aquarius. We have the Knight of Swords. Yes, you're not wasting any time, Aquarius, in sorting this thing out, and you are going to take it on, the moment you get to know it. Maybe you just might, take a day to process the entire thing, but whatever it is, it is the Queen of Swords here is, it also reflects your energy, that you are not taking this kind of, conversation very lightly. You are going to speak your truth. It can work both ways, because the energy of the card is such. So some of you have heard these kind of very abrupt, sharp, you know, responses or comments, right? And some of you are in this Queen of Swords energy, where you do not want to listen to any rumors, any gossip, anyone talking behind your back. You want to bring it out, in the open, clear up the air, and not waste any time, dealing with this energy, because I think the past experience has taught you this, that you must clear up things, especially things which you have heard, especially rumors, the grapevine, so to say, and bring an end to it as quickly as possible, so that you don't stress yourself out, just wondering what is happening. So, can we get some guidance for Aquarius, please? Problem resolved. Yes, the moment you take action towards it, things are going to get sorted out beautifully, very quickly, and without ruffling anyone's feathers. Right? It won't happen like that. There's going to be a beautiful resolution to this entire issue, Aquarius. You, I think, are already in that, energy of, wanting to sort it out. Rightly so. It is all going to work out in your favor. It's going to, it'll be handled very well, very nicely, and it's going to get a beautiful conclusion and resolution. So, Aquarius, that was your reading. If you liked my reading and you like the content of my channel, do subscribe for regular updates. And thank you for watching.